It's cool. I've never had to blackmail someone into getting a wedding invite, but with this guy,
he just makes it too easy.
Wes, we all know what you said.
See, Wes, the difference between you and I is I was never going to say it.
the old bait and switch maneuver.
Shut up!
Yes, sir.
You're not just saying that you're going to tell her later and then not telling her later, right?
Have I ever been known to do that?
No, we know at Spirit you want to do that.
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
like, you're similar to me, at least, in terms of you're going to forget, you know?
You're going to forget that you weren't going to say it,
Yeah.
and then it's going to... What was that thing I wasn't going to say? Oh, Michaela, they said happy anniversary. Ugh, idiot.
See, this is where you guys got me fucked up.
But we got you fucked up. But first, we want to say hello, everyone. It's the comedy versions.
Welcome to another episode of the Comedy Virgins, fellas.
I took an
Golly.
adaptogen today, fella. All right? You think
I don't
I'm
even know what that
forgetting?
means.
Nothing is getting past me today.
Is this one of your pills you're taking?
No, I went next door to the hippie grocery store, and they had little cans of things, and it was all pretty, and it was rainbowy but like flowy down the can, and it was like a drink. It said it was magnesium and adaptogens with a little bit of caffeine, and I said, "Good morning. I would
That's
like you
for-
to come home with me right now."
Yeah, I have that too. It's called the Corona. Hey, there's a lime in it.
Yeah, that's what non-freaks drink for breakfast, Griff. Not these adaptogens. What are you trying to change?
I'm not trying to. What do you mean? I'm not trying to change anything.
You want
Change is the only constant in this world.
Do you ever feel like you have abundance of what you're taking in terms of like what we need every day, and then there's what you take?
You saying I'm being selfish by not sharing?
Oh, it's like
I'll
say
share with
need-
you, big guy.
Say you need fish oil. Like, what if
Okay.
you take too much fish oil in one day? Is that harmful, or is that like? You
Oh yeah. For the apartment complex's pipes, it's harmful. If I take too much fish oil, I'm just gonna poo my brains out.
Is there
Dude,
gluten
But
in
I
that?
do hear what you're saying. I only ever take the recommended dosage.
Okay.
So all of this is
I doubt it.
backed by vigorous researching.
Is there certain things you can't mix? If you're taking one thing, you can't take the other thing.
Yeah, like if I take too much fish oil, then I can't take my prep that day.
What's your prep?
Wait. Oh yeah, that is problematic, huh?
Prep is a HIV prevention pill.
Oh fuck! You sick fucks wouldn't know that.
No, it's a drug we work on. I swear. I swear.
One
It's
of my bubbies is a pharmaceutical man.
you
Yeah,
haven't seen
listen.
the commercials?
Now you're discussing your work, your personal work. That's classified.
Yeah, I don't work on that account. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, this is far from the worst thing I've done.
Well, me and at least me, I'm still waiting on some monthly plans and what to take every morning.
Oh,
Wait, can you repeat that? I was singing about HIV.
what? Oh, go
I
ahead.
think
Tubbs.
Matt understood. I think
I did understand. You know,
But I didn't
Griff,
hear it. No, it's not that I didn't understand it. I just didn't hear it. I was singing about HIV. You
Listen,
gotta
man.
believe me.
what you always say.
Hearing's like 90%
I used to
of it.
have HIV.
All right, you don't have to
Come
turn
with
it into a
me.
screenplay.
Sorry, what Tubbs? How are you? What is your turn?
So I'm still waiting on my monthly or daily regimen on what I should be taking.
Did I not send that to you yet?
Nope. It's all right.
Son of a bitch. Well, thank goodness I had some adaptogens today.
Yeah,
What?
see, Trish sent me some supplies when I was really sick, and I don't think she sent Tubby his shipment yet. So
Because I
he
just
wasn't sick.
No, just tell her you're sick. Just tell her you're sick right now. She'll have a package out to you by morning.
you'll get the olive tree oil thing, the liver detox.
Oh yeah. Did you poo your brains out on the liver detox?
I'm still on it, and I haven't noticed a difference. If that answers your question,
How many days?
30 days.
You've been on it for 30 days?
I don't know. I just take it every day. It's like a pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it? Am I
No,
gonna die?
no. I'm not saying. I'm just saying you haven't noticed any difference in your pooage.
Dude, it's like when I was in India. There was no way to know if I was
Oh,
having food
okay.
poisoning.
All right. So you're not regular.
I've never. No.
Okay.
I
All right.
I buy toilet
No,
paper
there's
in
no
bulk.
regular poo cycle.
No, there's no. Yeah, we're irregular people living in a regular world. That's why we're
that's
doing
what we're
this on
known
Sunday
for.
morning.
Yeah.
Speaking of poo cycles, mine's all messed up because me and Abby had some barbecue yesterday.
Barbecue got you all
Golly.
messed up.
Well, I ate a lot with mac and cheese and coleslaw. And it's been detoxing my system.
Yeah, dude, you're basically on carnivore.
Yeah.
My mac and cheese detox diet. It just clears me out, I tell you.
Well, we went to this place called Oz and Bones. It's in Colchester, and we went because we were Abby just accepted a job for this coming school year in Colchester.
Oh shit!
And Colchester?
Yeah, Colchester, my bestie.
Matt, bleep that.
What?
Bleep that.
Can you Billy? What?
Where she works.
What are you? We'll talk about it. Wait, do I have
Why?
to?
She's a public figure. And we say some dastardly things.
How about we
So-
bleep this?
Which part are you going to bleep? Because then it's going to seem like I didn't say dastardly.
No, dude. There's just like you're like bleep it, but then sometimes if it's something that we end up not bleeping, it just sounds like we bleeped what you said.
Yeah, I think if we just let it go on, it would have been fine.
I didn't realize you guys had already talked about this. I didn't realize you were on the same page already.
Well, I didn't say where in the Colchester. You know what I mean?
Or what industry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you could piece
Censor
it together
grip.
based on
Only
all of our
we
other
know what
episodes.
industry she's in, and only
I
we
didn't-
know.
okay.
You're
Are you
like
guys
the
trying to tell me that we
FCC,
were
dude.
speaking in code?
Oh, Morse code, baby.
Yeah, no, we were. See, me and Tubby. Me and
Oh,
Tubby-
enough of that shit.
Dude, me and Matt's fucking dick just twitched the same. We're like, we know.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys' dick twitches synced up?
Yo,
We're on the same cycle.
yeah. Not the same poo cycle, though. I'll admit that.
No, I haven't pooped in days.
Oh, no.
Is that
No.
real? That's
No.
bull, right?
No, it's bowl, yeah.
Okay,
pancakes last
immediately I
night.
didn't believe you. I said, wow, this guy's trying to pull the poo over my eyes.
No, but he's had that issue, right?
No, I
Oh, where he becomes a dirty liar? Yeah.
no, dude. My only issue is texture and
Consistency.
Consistency. Thank you, Tubbs. It's like,
But
what's
not-
that other one?
but not how consistently I'm going.
If I don't poop
Just-
for a whole day, I'm going to the doctors.
Oh, but you have to wait till like end of day, right, Tubbs? Usually have to wait till after work.
Yeah,
to poo?
typically I don't go in the morning. I have to wait till like 5. But usually by 5, it's like I'm dropping fucking Hiroshima.
Solid or like well, is it like one big nuke or is it like a bombing run?
Sometimes it's like a one big nuke where it like kind of like ow.
Yeah.
And some days it's just
I'm picturing
damn.
microphone size.
Sometimes there's a splash, and sometimes
Yeah, good luck talking into that the rest of the day.
But yeah, no, I'm going to the doctors, but I don't poop for over a day
Wait, so why do you have to poop at 5?
because I'm on the road all day.
Can't go in, you don't want to go into a like a gas station or like I've found that Barnes and Nobles have the best poo in bathrooms.
We don't have
I don't know if you
those
guys knew that.
kind of like locally. We have a couple like downtown areas, but
Mm.
Griff, you just poo at Barnes and Nobles because you like to have something to read while you're in there.
No, see, I'm scared. I'm actually scared of books.
like, oh, where'd you take a shit during lunch? Barnes and Noble.
I learned so much. I was absorbing all of the information around me. Plus, the scariness of the books just kind of acted as if I had taken too much fish oil that day, and it just
All right, that was the only thing I could name.
Dude, you're just absorbing all those Barnes and Nobles nutrients and pooing out the excess.
Pulling out all the fish oil.
Yeah.
fish oil.
Well, I'm glad you're doing that.
I don't even take daily vitamins.
You're too big of a boy not to be taking daily vitamins.
How do you get so big in the first place without your
Yeah.
daily vitamins?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know.
He's all natural.
Matt, I think this guy's trying to pull the poo over our eyes.
Dude. Is he going to get away with it?
Nope, never do.
Can I bring up something unrelated?
Of course.
Happy freaking baseball season. I have ESPN on in the background, and I won't lie to you guys, it distracted me for just 1 second.
You
But it's
little
a-
whore.
You freak.
It's Sports Center talking to, I don't know who they're talking to, but he's at Fenway, and they were showing Fenway highlights,
I just remember our Fenway trip.
and we're gonna be in Boston. Is that happening, by the way? Are we going to Boston?
That Angels game we went to, I believe it was an Angels game,
I think so.
right?
I think it was a. Yeah, there's no way to
I
know.
promise you, I don't remember anything that game besides just sitting there and getting more beer
Yeah, dude, it gets
and
hazy.
just laughing.
I
Yeah.
remember, dude. The only thing I remember is that at one point, Griff, I was sitting next to you. We were all moving around, but Rafael Devers came up in like the 8th inning. You're like, why do you guys even like Rafael Devers? And then next pitch, it's a 3-run homer over the monster, and I'm like, that's fucking why.
Matt remembers.
But I remember the guy who pitched. It was like a young. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I have
No,
like
get into it. Get into it.
I have.
Get
I
in.
want
I
you
have-
all
we're
worked
back
up for
now.
baseball
Good
season.
movie.
I have the same memories from that game today that I did the day after that game, and it's basically nothing because of how many beers we had. And we were so far away. Like sitting in the bleachers is like the perfect spot to just
It's
drink
basically
and-
just we hung out again amongst other Boston degenerates and just got drunk with them.
yeah,
There just happened to be people playing in a field next to us.
hell of a place.
Oh, a place to have a beer, you know.
Fenway was my first game.
Was it?
Yeah, Yankees, Red Sox. We went up to Boston.
It's so sick, especially when we're good, because then people are happy. And when Boston people are happy,
Everyone's happy.
they're drinking
And-
and not getting into fights.
Yeah, that's the key. But the cool part about going with Tubbs is I never have to worry about that.
But in another way, you do.
They always turn around. Or
Yeah.
yeah, you guys haven't. No, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
What have we not experienced in the Tubby experience?
Yeah, I backed out of that very quickly. Okay, nothing's come of it though. You know,
No, yeah, and that's why we're
some
gonna do it
empty
again.
threats. You know,
I was never going to say it, guys.
I was just gonna whisper it. Oh.
well, I want to say it's been a hot minute since it's been that bad.
Yeah, yo, easy,
Not to lie,
easy,
but you know,
easy.
yeah.
easy, dude.
Probably Minnesota was. I think Minnesota was not that level of.
When
Dude, it was
that bad in
Halloween.
Minnesota.
No, dude, you were that good in Minnesota.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
The night where you lost your phone.
Yeah.
Wait, the night that you lost your pants in that Uber.
Just fucking sitting at home with it.
He's wearing them right now.
I was just keeping
One
them
day
on.
I was inspired to be rich enough where like I'll lose a phone and I'll be like, I don't care. I'll just go get another one today.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there real soon, Tubbs.
Yeah.
Dude,
Now
that
I'm
just
like- I'm fucked. I don't even know how to drive around my own place of living.
we got to do that Uber pants skit. You lose your pants in
Oh,
the
for
Uber,
sure.
and the guy shows up and he's wearing your pants.
It's so relatable. That's what's awesome about it.
Exact. Are these yours? And then he has to take them off and hand them to you.
I was just keeping them warm.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm just glad I didn't wake up in my underwear on the couch.
I'm
So-
not.
Uber automatically charges you like $20 for something like that, and then I think we also tipped him. We tipped him in cash and gave him the $20 direct.
So he robbed us. No, he probably took them out of my damn pants.
That's
He
what
knew
it
what he
was.
was doing.
Yep.
They're so smart.
Oh, but so are we going to Boston?
Well, our Airbnb's only for like 4 days,
True.
so we'd have to. In like 3 of those days are pretty action packed. So
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. So if we would need like another weekend and such,
Mm.
we could plan another thing. We could stay in a cheap hotel, probably a little bit outside the city, and
Is James still up there? In Revere.
Yeah. James is still up there. Jess just bought a house.
Outside, right?
Yeah, I forget where.
Usually doesn't
I think she's
matter
by a
outside.
beach now.
Oh shit. Excuse me.
I think Wes wanted to buy a house in P-Town,
Fuck.
and then
so
I think they
shocked.
settled halfway through.
Wes, thanks again for the invite to the wedding. We're really excited to go.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah, it should be. You should be getting a response soon in the mail.
It's cool. I've never had to blackmail someone into getting a wedding invite, but with this guy,
It just makes it too
Wes,
easy.
we all know what you said that night.
See, Wes, the difference between you and I is I was never going to say it.
the old bait, the old bait and switch maneuver.
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
It's so funny. I'm just like thinking about we're talking about the Boston trip, and I'm thinking about like Minnesota. We didn't get that drunk. And then I remember I lost my fucking phone. First time I've ever done that.
We drank every morning, I think, or every early afternoon when we woke up.
No, you can say morning.
You know.
You just had to get the body lubricated.
Yeah. We still
Dude.
didn't even drink everything we got. So like, I think we were fine.
I think we
Yeah,
still have some of those beers.
All right, we'll be there in a second.
Nah, we should have got some Coronis.
Yes. Right now or next time? Or both?
Both.
Are we taking a little Corona break?
Where? We right now?
No.
No. Okay. All right. I thought we were all on the same page, but I guess I was clearly not.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
some
wait.
Coronis.
Mm-mm. What
No
about?
Coronis.
But what about Boston though?
Oh yeah, are we going?
I'm down.
How committed are you to you know, the day? You know what? That's not a good question. Yeah. Well,
We gotta ask you now.
should we just do a weekend? Should we just fly in on like a? Well, actually, I'll already be up there. Do we just?
Just
Do we just do
Griffin,
it?
You want to
Well,
fly
are we-
in?
Oh, dude, you know what? We got the perfect excuse for this. Is Tubby's bachelor weekend?
Oh, there we go.
Are we gonna not do a Tubby in Boston?
That's
Sort
true.
I
of
think
deal?
that's where Tubby would have to do it. You know.
Can we do it after August?
Yeah, I don't care.
Because I'll be up. I'll be up again for Wes and Jess in September.
Hmm.
Are you still going to be there, Matt, or no?
I'm probably flying back, I'm probably flying back the weekend after Tubby's party thing. But I'll come.
Oh, okay.
I would come back up, but I'm not gonna
The
miss.
flights
Tubby's-
are expensive there, guys. You gotta plan this strategically.
Yeah.
We need a travel agent or something because we're not.
Yeah, we need one on standby.
I'm gonna pay full price.
Matt,
I'm
you
paid.
should have like so many free miles at this point.
They just don't add up. Like they don't do what. It's a fucking.
What?
You got to
scam.
travel. Yeah,
They
you gotta
don't do
travel
what
a
they
lot.
say in the movies. They do. Oh, use my miles. Go fuck off. You didn't do it.
Yeah, it's like a year of flying might buy me a one-way ticket,
That's crazy.
and then I think it resets after the year too. So they get you.
And now miles are based on how much the flight is. It
Really?
used to be just on like how long your flights were, like how many miles you flew. So if you found a cheap flight for 1,000 miles, you got a butt ton of points.
Yeah, you got like a hundo or two hundo or something.
And and then you could switch that in for additional mileage on the plane. It's like you're basically just paying for gas at that point.
I know. I wonder how long. Matt, you said what was the longest flight for you when you went to India?
Oh. London to India was like 11 hours.
All right, so I wonder. 'Cause I'm leaving
Was
from
the
Boston.
food good?
The food actually was good
in London or India.
in London. Yeah, in London. And only only
Don't lie. We know.
Oh,
No, I'm just
geez.
wondering because we find out Logan in Boston and we're going to Italy, so I don't know how long that flight will be.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
probably
Abby
like
will
8
know,
hours. I think it's like 6 to 8 hours.
but- Oh,
Like
it's not
pushing
even that
Yeah,
bad.
depending on headwinds.
Yeah, I didn't
We
fly
some
direct.
headwinds.
Are you flying direct?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say probably like 8 hours, maybe
that's
less.
not bad at all.
Ooh, especially if you can sleep on the plane, then you just
What
be out.
sucks is I can't sleep on a plane.
Do you get the neck
Oh.
pillow?
I love sleeping on a plane.
No, I love watching like shows and movies because it's like
I
at the
love
one
watching you
point,
sleep on a plane.
the one time where I could do nothing else but watch.
That is when I like catch up on some movies.
Yeah. That's how I watched Dune.
Really, that's what made
Yep.
you watch Dune?
Yeah, and then I got real into it. I'm on book number 3 right now.
Jesus.
I'm glad you can read.
Yeah, dude. I'd love to read. I just don't have time or the desire.
I
Do you
literally
think
just do like right before I go to bed, I put the phone down, I put Candy Crush away for the time being, and then I read, I'd say probably on average 2 pages a night because it puts me right to sleep.
Dude, wait.
2 pages isn't doing like 400 plus pages.
Probably like 600.
Oh
Dude,
my
you fly
gosh.
through books. There's no way it's just 2 pages. That's what I
Well,
do. If I
that's
You
how
was
I
probably
to
have a
read.
night
that's
where
what
you're risky and you do like 10 to 20. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, for sure. But on average, I'd say it's about 2 pages a night.
Do audiobooks count as reading?
I never retain it if I got to be able to see it.
But is it kind of like a podcast?
I don't know, does it I guess it counts.
It's like a podcast that's not funny.
Like I'd love to read the Harry Potters, Lord of the Rings.
They're so good. I promise you, you get that book, you read a couple of pages before bed, you're not going to want to put it down. Lord of the Rings, what I've run into, I've recommended it to Ginny and Michaela. Both of them started reading it. They got about 100 pages in, and then they both picked up other books and started reading those instead. The first half of the Lord of the Rings book, it's all just the party.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like hard to get into because it's just so slow in the beginning. And until you get through all the books and have seen all of the extendos, you don't really appreciate that much. And that's kind of what I'm running into with them right now.
Should have told them to read the book before you could watch it with them.
Yeah, but then I feared they would never read the book. At least this got them to pick it up.
Not the Halloween costumes?
Yeah, dude, I don't. Women are fickle. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, what are we being for Halloween this year?
Can we be different iterations of Gandalf?
I'll be baby Gandalf.
Baby Gandalf is in the Ring of Power.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
So
I thought it,
you would probably not look that different. Just a little less gray.
yes.
Gandalf
wait.
the Italian.
I can't wait to get just
Wait,
for
can I be
men.
Gandalf the White?
Griff, you have to be Gandalf the gay.
Oh no.
That's why I avoided that.
It's for sure better than Gandalf the Italian, though.
I don't know, Tubbs. Gandalf the White was kind of a bold choice.
I'm a bold guy.
He is the
Bold,
best of us.
a little gay, but not all the gay. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sweet Jesus.
I'm gonna just take a quick step away to check my camera because an alarm just went off that I had forgotten was set. And also I'm gonna grab a water quick.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So how you doing, Bubbly?
Oh, freaking good, dude. When Tubbs gets back, Griff, we're gonna have to talk about Candy Crush.
I could talk about Candy Crush all day.
All day, son.
Nah, big oof.
What happened?
My phone stopped recording like 15 minutes in.
That's fine. We got we at least we have this video too, so I can go back
Yeah.
and forth.
I don't know why I did that.
Dude, I was like, one time my phone just died like halfway into recording while being plugged in. I'm like, what the fuck?
Couldn't take the stress.
I don't know what you want from me.
And we're freaking back, fellas.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, Griff. Are you gonna win the gold medal in Candy Crush in the United States?
I'm well on my way to making it happen. I've gotten through the first 2 knockout stages. Came in first both times. The third one is happening right now. I'm about 60,000 purple pieces ahead of the guy that's in second place. But I got like, I think at this point probably 12 more hours to extend that lead and put this guy in the dirt.
So what does this tournament look like? What are the next steps?
Next steps, I'm not entirely sure. They keep releasing it one stage at a time. So I got to get through this knockout and potentially another knockout. But the actual like live in-person event will be first weekend in June, maybe second weekend in June.
You sound
like 10th or something.
I'm so confused right now.
Did you know about
like,
this, Tubbs?
No, I didn't. Are you like actually like insane with Candy Crush?
So basically,
it's happening.
Griff is working on qualifying for this huge like championship event in Los Angeles in June, and if he qualifies, we're dropping everything and sending out a documentary crew to document every moment of Griff trying to win this Candy Crush championship.
Dude, with all the people you're in this,
I'm in it.
There's like $1 million cash prize.
It is $1 million
Isn't
prize.
that it's not a pay to win game.
You can, but I'm not paying for it. I have not spent a single dime.
The TCV way.
I'm grinding.
Oh my gosh. What would you say your hourly per day?
This week's have been a little slow because I've had to work a lot this week, so I haven't been able to put in as much Candy Crush time during the day. So it's been a little light. I think I put in like 200 and something levels this week. 230 maybe. On good weeks, when I prioritize it over work, I pushing 400 to 500 levels in a week.
Dude. What level are you on? Does it say?
In the 1500s. I started this a month ago.
That's like in this game I play. It's called Matchington Mansion. It's also kind of like a Candy Crush vibe.
I remember. Yeah, I got into it a little bit a couple years ago with you.
Yeah, I want to say I'm like, I can't remember what level I'm at, but it's over 10,000.
Jeez. Dude, they have $1 million cash prize?
No, dude, I'm still like not even in the leaderboards anymore. I also
Holy
don't really
shit.
play that much anymore.
This is just the funniest like side quest thing. Like, oh, I'm an elite Candy Crush
Oh
player.
no, yeah. Griffin sounds like he's way more competitive.
I was just playing for the love of the game, and then they said, "Do you want to play for real now?"
Do you want to go to Los Angeles in the heart of June?
You know how many moms you
Dude.
beat?
That's freaking Mecca, dude.
How many moms of dreams you just crushed candy style?
I think my mom plays Candy Crush.
Well, maybe I'll see her in June.
No shot. She's hitting 200 plus levels a week. What is your level count at? Like the level?
It's above 1,500. I started like a month ago. I got a week in, and then this process started, so I've been grinding on it for 3 weeks.
Wait, and you're getting competition invites on 1,500 levels?
Yeah, it's like a yearly competition that they do.
What the heck? Oh, is it because you're proceeding so fast?
It could be. I'm not entirely sure. I just know that they want me.
They got to give us time to get this documentary crew together.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a ragtag bunch.
Dude, LA in the middle of June.
Oh, weird.
We'll borrow someone else's documentary crew who's already there.
My my nut bags are gonna look like 2 deflated whoopee cushions by the time we're done.
Join the club.
And I won't get harassed like I did last year in Dallas because of that.
Right. Yeah, Dallas does it a little bit differently. Well, the eyes of the nation are upon you, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. I'll keep you guys updated.
What was it, like an email they sent you?
No, it was just like in the app. They were like, "Hey, we're gearing up for a little competition if you want to play." And I said, "All right, I could play. I got time. I'm just at work right now, guys. What do you need from me? What do you need me to do? I just got to crush a bunch of purple candies. It's the only thing that counts. How many purple candies you crush.
How committed to you are you on this Los Angeles trip? Like, if you found out a week in advance, would you drop everything and be like, I gotta go?
Yeah, probably.
Hell yeah.
Because even if I don't win the million, when am I gonna? Under what circumstances do I have to fly to LA? I got nothing out there.
I was like, why are you going to LA? Oh, I'm going for Candy Crush.
Yeah, nothing till we write Jimmy's rental, dude.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, maybe. I don't. You're just way more Hollywood than I am, so I feel like you'd be the most comfortable out there.
I am not Hollywood.
Dude, you're so Hollywood.
You're saying you're not Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler?
I bet we could say hi to him while we're there.
Does it not anyone know Grown Ups when he pulls up? He's like, Hollywood!
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
making fun of that kid who died of
We literally
seizures.
were just talking on the line.
Yeah.
Grown Up reference at all.
I had gotten confused, Tubbs. That's why I didn't react as you had wanted me to. See, we used to call a fellow 8-year-old when I was 8. We used to call him Hollywood because he was the little boy in the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. He was the one that said he wanted to go fast, and then he played on my soccer team, so we called him Hollywood.
Yeah, no, totally similar but different, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly why I think I got confused.
No, I completely agree.
No, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Tubbs, I'm so sorry I didn't get the reference. I haven't seen it in like 6 months now.
I haven't seen it either.
He hasn't seen it in 6 months or so, Jay. He's real sorry about it.
You said Jay. It's different.
I wanted you to know it was sincere. He's real sorry about it.
I'll remember this forever.
Yeah. Matt, he's going to remember this forever.
And I don't do that for a lot of things.
No,
Tubby,
you know him real well. He doesn't do it for a lot of things.
Tubby, I'll make it up to you. We'll have a slumber party and we'll watch bedtime stories together.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Do you mean that?
Can we get some candies from the gas station?
Yes, we'll get gumballs.
Can we get peach rings?
Yes.
And we'll buy a fucking guinea pig with really big eyes.
Can we get a couple of bags of peach rings so we don't run into a whole whose peach rings are these debacle again?
It doesn't matter how many bags of peach rings we get. You're still going to have a certain urgency about eating them if Tubby's around.
What the fuck?
Why would you say that, Matt?
I got to finish these before he gets back.
I remember that day, too.
And I'll tell you, they were gone.
I walked up and all I heard, gotta eat the peach rings.
I don't know what happened.
I threw out a carpet because of you, Matt.
Hey, oh. Just
When I
one?
get this shit.
Oh, dude, you know what? It turns out that there's consequences in having an empty stomach.
Yeah. No peach rings. Consequences.
Yeah. I threw out
Yeah.
a carpet because of you.
This is my favorite rug. No,
Damn it.
Matt, it was his favorite rug.
I'm not going to say what you want me to say.
Oh, sorry?
I thought I was your favorite rug. Shut up, bitch.
You said it anyway. Mission accomplished.
I don't think I've ever called you rug.
Thank you, Tubbs.
But
It
if
just
you want,
wouldn't.
I can.
Nope. Nope.
One of us. One of us.
That's
I
wrong
did-
too.
I-
We gotta play some Ewokis tonight.
Oh.
Oh wait, never mind. Griffin's anniversary.
Yeah, we could play a little
Oh.
bit right after this.
I can't. I gotta go to the party.
Oh, yeah.
What time's your party?
1.
No.
And I forgot the cheese and crackers at the store.
Oh, no. Does that mean you
You-
got to run back there?
Yeah.
That's funny to say that, like, you could just never actually buy something from the store and say you forgot it at the store, and it would still be at the store when you go and get it later.
Yeah.
I forgot
That
the
was-
cheese at the store. I know exactly where I put it. There it is, on the shelf with the other cheese.
I'm hoping there's just a platter because I don't want to make it.
Oh, they're putting you in charge of the charcuterie?
No, I just think it's like, just bring something.
Honestly, if you want Matt's sister's phone number, I think they're all real good at making charcuterie boards.
We had a long conversation about this a couple weeks ago.
They like making
Tubby-
like Gucci boards.
Tubby,
Matt,
you'd understand.
I was just giving you a razz. Jay already has your sister's phone numbers.
Shut up.
Dude, let's not turn this into another Trent situation.
Yeah, what the fuck? With bleep, 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 bleep.
Griff, you're great at playing victim here until it gets turned back on you. Anyways.
Fuck you, Trent.
Clip it.
Oh my god. Yo, Tubby.
Actually, Matt, can you bleep that?
No, shut the fuck up. Tubby, the funny thing about that episode was like, so you were in it for like the first 25 minutes, and the whole time you're basically like, please, I want to get in this episode.
Yeah.
But literally, like, everything you were saying in that like 25 minutes, as I was like putting it together, it's just like everything was cracking me up. I was like, holy shit, you you were on fucking fire, dude.
Was it the Jews?
Matt, leave it in. Leave that one in, all right?
Leave that- No, dude, it's cool. Dude. A lot would have had to go wrong for you to not make it into that episode.
Fuck yeah.
Jeez Louise. Well, what else is going on, fellas? Yesterday, I got
Are we allowed
Netflix.
to talk about current events?
Oh yeah. We didn't play last or
We didn't play Friday, yeah.
yeah. Were you guys busy?
I had to work till like 8 o'clock
No.
because I had some like a. They actually asked me to work this weekend, and I was like, I cannot.
What are you working on that requires so much outside time to be dedicated?
We're. I don't know what I. It.
I don't know
Nothing.
what I bring to the table.
Yeah, it's tedious work. It's a lot of
Oh.
research and putting together, spreadsheets and shit.
Gotcha. Got to make
yeah,
sure
it's a-
those things are safe and effective.
Yeah. Jeez, I don't know, but yeah, it's just stuff that takes a lot of time. It's not hard. It's just like it takes hours to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was also busy tubbity. We did like a little get together with Michaela and some of her friends on Friday night.
Well, I won't lie. I don't think I was awake past 8, but
But he could have been if
But
Matt
I
didn't have to freaking work late.
yeah, it's all your fault, Matt.
I feel like such a bastard right now.
And then you come in here wearing a backwards baseball cap, and you expect there not to be any consequences.
Yeah, lean all the way back right now.
Lean.
You can't.
The bill of my cap is going up my butt cheeks practically.
I just pictured that. Am I wrong?
No, you got it. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I pictured a very. Oh, here's a fun idea. What if we make a baseball cap that has an extendable, like, brim, sticky outy part?
So you
that
could recline it if you're sitting back.
Yes, if you turn your hat around and then you have some back support, and it maybe on the off chance that it does, well, it would.
The more
probably-
you
it
lie.
would make it down your butt cheeks.
It's a Pinocchio cap. The more you lie, the more back support you have.
Correct.
So
Yes.
you're saying you have a lot of back support because you can't lean all the way?
Yeah, because I've been telling a lot of fibs today.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
You fibbing fibber.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you freaking Fibonacci out here, dude.
Yeah. Yes. Dude, I got Netflix yesterday to watch the Andrew Schulz special.
Oh,
Did you guys see it?
worth it? Yes.
Yeah,
It was so fucking good.
it's so good.
Like legitimately one of the best specials I've ever seen.
Every emotion,
Yeah.
every the punchlines were so tight and they're so funny.
He's just
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah,
Incredible.
dude, him talking about the meatball nurse, the Italian nurse guy. Schultz!
Can we keep it down?
it only takes one. And then the Latina nurse that's like on the other side of the window
Yeah.
as
Lupe and Yeli.
impossible.
Do you guys see like a difference when you watch stand-ups versus rather than like going out in person, seeing people's sets? Like, do you see like differences in kind of styles or like?
Ooh.
Like with professional comedians or
Yeah.
between like open micers?
Yeah, say between professional and like kind of like like bar like venue kind of style stand-ups where you guys sign up on a list. Like, is there a difference in comedy?
I think for the first part of that with like more so on the professional side, like if you take Andrew Schultz and his style versus like Sam Morril and some other people, like there's people who like deliver it very like monotone, like it's called deadpan, where they just kind of talk through it and then they hit punchlines as they go.
Or Gary
Where
Veter.
Schultz, yeah, like Gary Veter too. And Schultz is a little bit more animated. He's got more energy. He's like a higher energy guy who's like interacting with the crowd a bit more and like
Kind of like that heavily. I can't think of his name. He's like heavily Italian, and he just had a movie out.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yes.
Yeah.
He kind of has more energy in how he like deliberates. I watched a couple of his stand-ups recently in the movie.
Oh, the Italian has more energy, does he?
He is so good, and he says
I liked him a lot, so I'll say that.
he's phenomenal.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is. Yeah, he is great. I'm just giving him a hard time because he's a guap.
Did you watch the one when he's talking about bringing a girl back and how like all the different types of drinks he has at his apartment? and the girl, he was like, some girl only had watered off from. He's like, oh, water? I can get
Yes,
that out of the hose.
you said it like that, and I instantly remembered.
One of us.
Mean.
One of us, Tums.
I started watching that because I was in Catherine's house in her or first floor, not basement, because technically the above. And we started watching his specials while I was building her work desk.
Mhm.
And let's just say the work desk took a long time.
I'm almost done. I just need another hour-long special from Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah, it was a long time running. Cool run.
Yeah, that's what she gets for charging you an hourly rate.
I didn't get anything. I got to watch his specials. That's all that counted.
And he got paid for that, so that's gotta count for
he
something.
got paid a lot. The Netflix money.
Did you guys watch the Ari Shaffir special? I just loaded up on specials last night. It's called like American Sweetheart.
Yeah, I think halfway through and then I got distracted or had to go somewhere. I didn't finish it.
Oh, the second half's definitely stronger than the first half,
Okay.
I would say. He has this joke about Gabby Petito, I think that's the girl that got murdered by Brian Laundrie.
There's a documentary on it. I would just watch that.
Oh shit.
So they
Yeah,
just shit on it.
He makes a joke about something like that.
No, he was shitting on people who were like really distraught about it because it like came out in the news, and his whole point's like, I never watched the news. So all his friends are like devastated over it. He's like, you found out she was dead before you even knew she was alive. And I was like, whoa.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Suck it, nerd.
That's kind of a humor I like, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's like it's a genius thought. It's like we take in so much
Profound.
information. He's like, people die every day. She was just one of them.
Well, if you think about it, it's like any major event, like catastrophic event that happens, like you didn't know any of them. I didn't even know that place existed. Oh, it was bombed. Fuck.
Dude,
You're gonna feel a little bad.
He did it Afghanistan. You probably heard that one, Griff. The bombed one.
Yeah.
About Afghanistan. He's like, oh, I wasn't gonna go to Afghanistan on vacation. It wasn't like Afghanistan or Maui. Or I guess I can't go to either now.
Matt, send me this guy, okay?
Yeah, sure. I got you.
Actually, Jay, you're gonna love him because the special he put out right before America's Sweetheart is just called Jew.
Don't factor this in. I don't have anything against
It's Ari Shaffir, Jew. Look it up.
You actually learn a lot too.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I'm sure.
I learned a lot about candles that day.
Oh yeah, the accelerated burn.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Jeez. Oh, in other news, do you guys see that South Park's doing another season? Season 27's coming out in like July.
I won't lie.
I gotta watch more.
I've never grinded it, so I don't know. I missed a lot.
Yeah, Griff, I feel like we tried to watch a bunch of them and we just couldn't really get into it.
I don't think we really gave it a fair shake, to be honest with you, because I do remember watching it a couple times, but it was always after we had done a late night set at Hyenas.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd get back at 1:00 in the morning. Didn't feel like we had time for a Madden game, but we needed to decompress for a second, so we'd watch an episode or two on Comedy Central.
Yeah, I mean,
the movie.
I don't know.
I watched it when I was a full-time TCV employee. The first movie was fantastic. Those guys are brilliant.
Was that Team America? Or was that Book of Mormon?
No, not Book of Mormon. It was Brian, whoever the ice skater is.
Oh, I don't know. Brian Laundrie?
No. Brian DeCambo or oh geez, I can't remember it now. It was really good.
Have you guys seen the movie Basketball?
No.
That's also by them.
I have not, but I
Oh.
know what the cover looks like. It's those two guys and he's holding basketballs in front of his hoo-ha.
Dude,
But he's in a baseball uniform.
It's such a good movie. It's really good. It was so good that I loved it, and I didn't even know it was the South Park guys. I thought those were different universes.
Oh.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Matt and Shane.
Yeah. But about South Park, I was looking at it on Max the other day. The last couple seasons only have like 6 episodes, so they're just like doing like really short seasons.
Huh.
Why?
So if you start at the end, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's weird.
It could be because Comedy Central went down the tubes.
Because when you hear like a show has 27 seasons, you're like, oh damn, and then you're like 6 episodes of the first season, like fuck out of here.
Yeah. They
'Cause their first seasons had more than way more than 6.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think they had like maybe 20.
Yeah.
I think it could have been close to 30, 32.
The trailer that they put out for the season looks crazy though. There's like a bunch of P Diddy stuff. There's a bloody war against Canada. There's like it's gonna be a wild season.
Oh, that's a reoccurring theme on South Park is like fuck Canada. That's in the first movie.
That's it,
They
dude.
really don't like Canada.
Yeah, who does?
Yeah, who does?
If that gold medal game was played in Canada and not in Boston, we win that shit.
Yeah, that
hockey
little
game?
extra motivation.
Yeah.
An away game. You're telling me I got to bring a passport with me?
I'm gonna lose.
We're not used to fighting battles at home. We like to travel for that shit.
Oh.
What else is going on? Oh, guys, did you see that Jack Black was on SNL last night?
I did actually, yeah.
It was really. I only saw the monologue where he's doing a lot of singing. He's still got it, and he's still fat.
Well, I'm glad he still got it, but he kind of took a turn with endorsements. I think.
Oh, when he kicked his bandmate out of the band.
Yeah.
It's other, yeah. You know what I mean.
Now he's on Tenacious E.
Empty.
Yeah. Good word letter association, dude. You still got it.
Thank you. You know.
Has any of you guys seen the new Kung Fu Panda?
No, I've only seen the first one.
I have not, but I kind of want it.
Wait, Matt, repeat that. How many have you seen?
I only saw the first one, but it was so funny.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's not enough panda.
Panda, 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 panda.
Actually, we probably shouldn't be even joking about that, dude, because of all the subliminal messaging.
Yeah, because that guy got arrested for jerking off on a plane. The panda guy, not Jack Black. I'd like to clarify.
Oh, so when we were playing this game called Bad Choices on Friday night, and it was just like one of those little card games, like similar to.
Do the card games get as rowdy as when we played card games?
No, because this was like a question and answer game.
Yeah.
Jackbox.
How black is Jack?
But I yes, because you can only say yes or no. But so a question came up on Friday, and it got me thinking: does masturbating on a plane count as joining the Mile High Club?
Yes.
Yes?
I'm gonna say no.
No. Okay. Well, I know. I feel like it's probably equally as difficult,
And persecution's probably the same.
if not
Yeah,
worse.
maybe worse. Yeah.
I think the
And you're
persecution is a lot worse, but maybe it is a little easier to hide.
you're probably the only one that's going to be getting off anyways. Might as well just do it alone. We don't have time.
Whether this plane lands or not, I'm still getting off.
That's
I was
ridiculous.
gonna say depart from the episode.
Oh, you gotta go, Tubbs.
Yeah, dude,
Dude,
he
what-
forgot the crackers.
Could I ask you one last question?
Oh, Tubbs,
'Cause
he's got one last question for you, if
It'll be
that's okay.
super quick. I just feel like you got a good opinion on this one.
Yeah, it'll be quick, but your opinion is valued.
What's the best Jack Black movie of all time, Tubbs?
Fuck, Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, that is
You want a little bit more time to think about it?
Yes, I haven't actually watched a movie with Jack Black in a long time.
That's funny because you said Schoolhouse Rock, which isn't that educational video of like
Jack
grammar?
Black's
and shit?
in it.
Yeah.
No, the School of Rock.
School of Rock. That's what I meant.
Sorry, no,
You
I'm
knew
sorry.
what he meant.
You asked.
I don't know
me, I was
why.
on the spot, so I was instantly.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Just forget I even said it.
Well, I just saw the bill of your hat grow a little bit more, so I hope it's cupping your nut bags at this point.
Well, I don't like.
Yep.
You
I don't
freaking
like the
Fibonacci.
one where he's a giant.
Oh yeah, that one
Gulliver's
sucked.
Travels.
Yeah, Gulliver's Travel. It wasn't like that great. Besides, what else is he in?
Oh yeah, you hit on the big ones. School of Rock, Kung Fu Panda, High Fidelity, which is like a rom-com movie that where he works in a
Oh,
record store.
Yes.
Do you know that movie?
Yep.
That movie's so good. Griff, you've seen that movie,
I
right?
mean, the other day.
I have, yeah.
Well, I'll say Kung Fu Panda, but like,
School of Rock is also great.
yeah.
He was also in. Oh, he's in the Minecraft movie.
That's not even out yet. Yes.
That is true. He. Oh, he was Bowser in the Super Mario Brothers movie. That was a good.
Yeah.
one.
I think we
Hold on, there's a.
Yeah.
What's his rom-com, Matt? I'm trying to look for that.
High Fidelity.
No, there's another one.
Oh no, the Christmas one that sucks.
Yes.
With
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
That movie's terrible, dude. That movie's awful.
No, it is not.
It's boring as balls.
It's with
dude.
Cameron Diaz, dude.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh yes.
You suck.
So with isn't like McConaughey in it or something?
I wouldn't say
I
it's
tried to
great.
watch it. I watched like the first hour and I fucking shut it off.
Are you nuts?
All right, Tubbs, we can let you.
No,
we can let you
We
go.
can't let you go
It's
on
been
that
a-
note.
But
just a
you keep
beautiful
going
time.
because I'll just leave it on. So
Sounds
we
good,
had-
Daddy.
love
We
you.
haven't
buddy.
even talked about Tropic Thunder. I love,
Love you, buddy.
too.
Wait,
Oh
is it
yeah.
Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all coked out.
Oh, okay. I gotta rewatch that for sure. Love you, buddies.
Love
All
you
right, Daddy.
too.
Griff, you're a freak, dude.
You're a freak.
No, you know it's true.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Okay. If you wanna have that be your official statement here,
I know it's
No
not
one's gonna hold
called
it
Love
against you.
Actually. What is it called though?
I don't know. I can't even think. Wait, why don't you just look up Jack Black Cameron Diaz movie?
Oh, that's a good idea.
It has no.
Also Nacho
Winslet in it.
Libre.
I never saw Nacho Libre.
What?
It's not really. I'm not a big wrestler. I get it. You love wrestling. That was a natural fit for you. I love wrestling.
The
and
Holiday.
I love nachos. Yeah. Yeah, what a creative title, by the way.
Dude, it's because they go on holiday.
It's a little too British for me, if you ask me.
Oh, says the only boy here who's been to London.
In London. You know what that's
I bet
from?
you freaking love London, dude.
They're a bunch of pussies now, dude. Remember, like British comedy is supposed to be like the darkest comedy. They're supposed to be a bunch of freaks.
Yeah, now it's a little different in that way.
It's like they got vasectomies. So now it's just up to us again.
We got to go back to back to back
Yeah.
again.
It was probably always going to be that way.
You got to think it was probably pretty close. Are you excited for another national championship under your belt?
I am. I really am.
Are you rooting for the girls in Garnet?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
I
man.
did a semester at both. UConn, fuck them. If it wasn't South Carolina, I'd be rooting for UConn, but it is.
Yeah.
So
if given the choice between Don Staley and Gino Auriemma, I'm fucking Gino.
So you're rooting for UConn?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Oh, that was supposed to be a negative connotation.
Well, yeah, I don't think I have a chance with Gino Auriemma unless he loses.
He's not going to be happy to see me.
Yeah, I want him down in the dumps.
Oh, jeez.
That's when the real bad decisions start, I tell you what.
You're right.
Yeah.
When you're right, you're right. And this guy's right.
Yeah. I want him at his lowest.
Yeah.
At his lowest lane.
Jeez. Yo, so did you watch that second episode of the Drake and Josh podcast thing?
I did not. No.
I watched like the first 10 minutes and I haven't gone back to it. Damn it.
I feel like I got everything that needed to be said in the first episode. I'll probably end up watching the second one. But I gotta catch up on some Dave Smith first.
Dude. Well, just last thing on the Drake and Josh thing. I think the first episode was more, the scandals that Nickelodeon went through and how it impacted Drake. But I think episode 2 was more of like the fun they had on the show together.
Oh, them reminiscing about being bubbies?
Yeah, so that's more of the lighthearted episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be a fun little liceroni.
Yeah. So that was my impression. I could be wrong. You might get bamboozled into more scandals.
If you bamboozle me into more scandals, I'm going to be freaking bamboozled about it.
You're going to be your boozle's going to be sore.
Yeah. Yep, my booze bag will be all tapped out.
Yeah. But we're still going to be yelling, slap the bag.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys always do that. Hurts my feelings every time.
It gets the people going.
Yeah, but is it provocative enough?
Who could? We'll keep testing it. We'll keep pushing that boundary.
Yeah, it's in development.
Oh, dude, the other thing from the Ari special near the end, he's talking about like the word retarded, and he's like, he makes an official stance that he's bringing it back, which it's been back, so I'm just glad he's saying it. And he said that if anybody gets upset, tell him that Ari Shaffir said it was okay, and then they'll say, "Who's Ari Shaffir?"
That's pretty sweet of him, honestly. It's like all press is good press,
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to forget an entire community.
No. And he called it the bald eagle of words. He's like, I don't even know how we lost that one. It got thrown in. We were like, no. The other ones we lost, fine. But let's keep this one around. It's too fun to say.
There was some scandalous news in and around the Twin Cities this week. Some guy was out hunting, and he shot more than one bald eagles. Big no. But I picture him just verbally berating them, calling them retarded now.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, you can't
It
touch
would
a
be
single bald eagle.
No. But it would be funny if he got classified as a bald eagle killer just because the bald eagle got depressed because he kept calling him retarded.
Hey,
That's
gotta-
the kind
you
of thing
gotta-
I'm picturing this morning.
yeah, dude.
All
That's
thanks
what
to my eugenics.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Is it Nugenics?
Who?
Are you on Nugenics? Are you getting extra tea?
Oh, dude. If anything, I'm losing tea, but I'm still prescribing to eugenics.
Eugenics. Good. You got to keep people on their toes.
Yep, and that's how your tea spikes.
Oh, jeez.
A little spike protein action. That's what I'm on.
Dude, you're absolutely in your bag right now. What else? What else?
And next question.
Dave Smith.
I put it off for a week. I needed to be in the right headspace. I got a 3-hour drive on Tuesday that I need to take. So I think I'll fire up a little Dave Smith action, if you know what I mean.
Dave Smith JRE.
Yep. That's the
I started listening to that while I was working on that tedious thing that took hours, and he had me freaking out in the first like 10 minutes. I was like, "Oh my god, this is a lot to take in right now." So I had to listen to the Big J episode,
Yeah.
and then
A little
most
bit
of the
easier to digest.
yeah, dude. But
Plus, you want to give your full attention to Dave.
Exactly. A drive is perfect for Dave.
Yeah. Yep. I'm already on edge. And Dave Smith is just going to edge me some more.
Yeah. He put out a clip where he basically just roasted all the people that seemed cool at first.
I saw it this morning. That's what got me into the mood.
Yeah. Yep. The RFK one was the disappointing one. I don't know if he's right.
If he's right, they're all disappointing.
If he's right, that might just go to show that there's just nothing
Yeah.
nothing you can do.
It was our last hope, kind of. What we
Yeah,
need
these-
is we need a new hope for our new hope.
Yeah. We need Ray to come around.
Yeah, and just confuse a bunch of people until they walk off a bridge.
Well, at least the economy's good.
They're saying that's all a ruse too.
I don't know what anything means anymore, so I'm gonna just go fuck myself.
Yeah, I got some Lupe and Yelly calling my name.
Lupe and Yelly. Lupe Yelly. Oh, jeez.
No.
We can take it from your belly. Yeah, apparently they're saying that Monday is the have you seen Jim Cramer?
Oh yeah. I know
Yeah, he's
all
not-
about Mr. Yimmy.
I don't know how far we want to go down this rabbit hole, but even Rand Paul is like, yeah, the tariffs are a bad idea.
And Rand Paul is the best of us.
He's kind of the best of us.
Yeah.
In that Massey guy.
Wait, who's Ron Paul?
Ron Paul's Rand Paul's dad.
Okay, one of the Paul brothers went to Baylor.
It was probably Ron.
I think it might have been Rand.
I think he went to Harvard.
Then it could have been Ron.
Could have been.
Oh wait, no. Who's the? There's another one of them. He's unlike. Maybe he's not unlike Rand Paul. Is there a Run Paul? Maybe
No.
RuPaul went to Baylor.
Now they're the best of us.
Oh yeah, Monday's supposed to be another Black Monday.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
That's what it's called, right? I can say that.
Yeah, it is called Black Monday.
Okay.
Yep. It's opposite of Black Friday. Happens at the beginning of the week, and all the money goes away.
Yeah, that doesn't seem too fun.
No.
Maybe it's a good thing for boys like us.
If anything, it just solidifies that you, me, and Tubby will have to be president.
Yeah.
And we've called our shot well in advance.
Well, yeah, they didn't leave us with much other option.
I would be shocked if it didn't happen exactly how we're thinking.
Yeah, we've been manifesting this for years, dude.
Yeah. 3 presidents?
In one term? Oh, we're coming to term, baby, and you're gonna birth us.
And you're gonna want all 3 of us.
Well, want and need can be 2 different things. You're not gonna want us, but we're gonna be there.
Yeah, and we're gonna be spite motivated. So be nice.
Yeah, you better get on our good side now, all right, Preston?
Oh, jeez. Oh, one thing about the about Black Monday is like a couple weeks ago they asked Trump, they're like, "Do you think we're headed for a recession?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's a possibility." And when he says that it's a possibility,
I heard J.P. Morgan took back their stance and said, "I think we might be in one." Actually, they've been saying we're not in a recession for the past, I don't know, recession.
yeah, since COVID.
Yep.
Good. No, it's really good.
I guess this is the price we pay for the Great Awakening.
I don't even know what that means. You wouldn't.
You backwards hat wearing Italian, you.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy.
Thanks, man. Ooh. I was trying to get back into running shape by running every day.
Oh, I got some stuff to discuss on this too.
I can't really describe how this feels, but it feels like my ankle is popping out to the side with every step I take right now.
What kind of shoes do you have? Do you have good running shoes? They have good support?
No. They're Nike running shoes, which means that they don't do shit.
Correct, yeah.
But even if I wear boots and tighten them, there's still something sliding out.
What do you mean boots?
My Italian boots.
You're running in those?
No, just to walk. Like every step I walk right now.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it's called a subluxation of the ankle.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You already.
It feels really weird.
So you did some Googling.
Yeah.
Because I know you didn't get that diagnosis from a doctor.
No, too scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently you don't just get back into shape these days.
Yeah, I noticed. Michaela's little sister wants to run a 10K, and she's been trying to get anyone in the family that'll listen to her. She's been giving them their elevator pitch, and well, over the past week, it's been my turn, and I caved. So I will be signing up for a 10K that we're going to run in the fall. I went for one run last week, and I got a half mile in. I took Nala. Nala was drunk. I'll get into that in a second. It was her punishment run. I couldn't make her smoke the entire pack of cigarettes, so we went on a run. We got a half mile in, and then she pooped. and then we walked a half mile back because I couldn't find a trash can. But I learned in that half mile run that I don't think I can consider myself a young man anymore.
No, yeah. No, yeah, I could see that. You're supposed to be the youngest of us. But as the oldest of us,
Does
we're
it get
getting up
any
there.
better? What's the difference between 25 and 35?
Um he what's with the heavy hitting questions?
Sorry, dude. I've been using my torpedo bat today.
I broke the carnivore diet.
No.
I made it a week. I was so dude, they don't talk about how tired you get. They don't talk about how hungry you get, and they don't talk about how kind of mood altering it is.
Really?
I was at open mics with just no energy, like feeling like shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm
Now-
trying to do too many hard things right now. How about I just eat the carbs? Have the pasta. Maybe it's not priority number 1 right now.
So you made it a week. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you think that was like, because I notice on life-changing decisions, you just got to get through that week. Do you think you called it a little too early?
No. Because every single day of that week I figured that. And it was just not happening.
Pooh.
Yeah. Now I think instead of trying to get in shape in a month, maybe the healthier thing is like eating a little bit better all the time. Oh, and going outside.
I do hear what you're saying. Now, I'm just saying, if you want real results, you're not going to want to be healthy about it. If you want real fast results, dude, you got to put your body through freaking heck in a handbasket.
Yeah, but when you do that, then you just fall back into your old habits.
Oh, see, no, I know. But if you want to look real good in a month's time, and then real bad in 2 months' time, you're gonna want to take some shortcuts.
Yeah, it's like Kevin James. He was talking about how he lost 50 pounds in a month by only drinking water with a little bit of electrolytes. And by the time that he told that story, he was already really fat again.
Well, yeah, I didn't tell you to take health advice from Kevin James.
I also figure if I can run like that, the whole point I'm in this predicament is that I can no longer run. But it's not like a permanent injury. I've just treated it like a permanent injury.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and it's been 7 years. But I do have to actively work to fix it.
Sure.
But if I can run, like that I'll always just do that. And,
Sure.
And then it doesn't even matter what I eat.
No, that's a good point. I think it's a lot like what you're describing here is a lot like sex work. Active work is real work.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, so yeah, getting old.
I know I was giving you guff earlier, but that was just because I'm your bubby.
Yeah, I almost cried.
Sometimes that's the healthiest thing for you. And I don't know if it's up to me and Andrew Schulz to finally get some emotions out of you. I mean, I'll take either. I really will. I don't have to be the one to make you cry. I sure want to be the one to make you laugh. Did you
That's
laugh
real
at
sweet.
Did you laugh at Andrew Schulz too?
I did, yeah.
You big gay bastard, you laughed at him?
I did laugh at him.
That really gets my guff going.
No, I left with him.
Oh.
Yeah, when he was talking about running through the hospital with the bag of supplies to make his deposit.
Yeah.
I put myself in that situation because I could totally see that predicament happening. Of like, oh, I have to walk through the hospital with this embarrassing bag.
Yeah.
I think I'd have no problem just owning it, just walking casually with it.
Or going back to your seat. I could either see it going that way, or you leave in the hospital and go into a different hospital.
No, I think
this bag is too embarrassing. I'm gonna go to the hospital next door to get a new bag.
no, maybe the gift shop. I think that'd be like a pre-comedy Matt move. I think now at this point, I'm just like, this is just another thing to add to the list of things that have happened.
That's a good point.
That have been
Yeah.
slightly uncomfortable. At this point, you just kind of have to own things.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I like that idea of you.
Now, running through the hospital is hilarious.
Well, yeah, because you got a bum ankle right now.
And the way he described it too, he's like, running through the hospital just makes me seem even more eager to make do this.
Oh, that boy's he's good at what he does. I watched that with Michaela, and I was a little hesitant to introduce her to Andrew Schulz, because he can say some wild things sometimes. But the part, like at the very beginning, I paused it right after we got to his introduction, and I explained, because I had done my homework. I had listened to basically every podcast appearance that he was on in the lead up to this.
Mm-hmm.
And I explained that it was his dad, and that his dad has Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And then everything became okay.
Jeez. I mean, what an absolute clinic of a special to put on.
Oh, my goodness.
About a real life event.
And to make every detail count.
Every detail counts. Everything's got a tag that eventually gets to.
Yep.
The way he showed the videos and the pictures too, like, worked.
Yeah.
When he mentions the miscarriage thing too, like when they thought that there was a miscarriage.
Yep.
And then it goes to the video. Oh my God.
Yeah. Incredible. It's like him and Jamie Foxx had the best specials of the year, in my opinion.
Oh my God. That's freaking crazy, dude.
I think the bill of my hat is growing a little bit.
Yeah. Oh.
Because Jamie Foxx was clearly the better special.
Oh, man. What are we going to do with you, Jamie?
Not clone him, I'll tell you that much. Because it's already been done.
Yeah, he's barren.
No, his name is Jamie.
Oh.
The guy's son's name is Baron.
Yeah, so he's not going to be president.
Well, maybe because he's Baron, it would be a little bit easier for him to become president. He doesn't have to worry about his kids giving him guff.
Yeah.
But then you got to think with the whole IVF thing, maybe it could happen. Even for Baron.
I have an IVF question, I think.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I know all about
so
this.
So you know how So he mentions how the meatball Italiano says that there's 5 more embryos.
Meatball Italiano.
Can they just like put another one of those 5 embryos in? Are they still fresh?
Yeah, I think so. I think they freeze them. Which I know it's a little concerning because every once in a while I'll walk into my freezer and it looks like the ice had melted and then refroze. I think they're using like a commercial grade freezer, if that's what you're worried about.
Oh, yeah, like a Dunkin' Donuts freezer, walk-in freezer.
Yes, yeah, like a walk-in one. Yep.
But how do you freeze an embryo, then unfreeze it, and then have it still work?
Well, so what is the process? They take a bunch of egg babies and they take a bunch of sperm babies and then they fertilize them, they probably just try one at a time, right? Or are you saying they put all of them in there, and if they don't, like that's the first batch?
No, I think that no. I think they try one at a time, but
Well, then you would only have
think
to
you
de-thaw one at a time, right?
I think you have to pay $30,000 each time you try.
You probably have to pay $30,000 each time you try.
No. But what I'm saying is like, you can't freeze a person and then unfreeze and be like, welcome.
Why?
But you can freeze it. I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't.
Yeah, no,
Can you?
you for sure can. Walt Disney. Frozen.
Ted Williams. Pros.
Yeah.
Well, you've just blown my mind.
Yeah, no, you like I know it sounds far-fetched, but everything I've read online in comment sections and like little post-it boards online, you can definitely people have done it, dude. And plus they make all of those movies about going to space and you put someone in a little freezer capsule and then something goes wrong and they wake up and they're on a spaceship and they said, "How did I get here?" And they said, "We didn't know that you'd be awake right now. Are you still sleepy? Do you want to go back to bed?" Actually, so because of that, I know that it's more than likely that people are getting frozen.
The funny thing with Walt Disney is how unprepared he's going to be for the questions he's going to have to answer when he gets back.
Oh, that would be a very funny skit.
Or maybe he's been using all this time to prepare his answers for those tough questions.
Well, yeah,
when he gets back.
I don't peg Walt Disney as a boy who's just going to waste time.
No.
He's for sure going to be prepared. Do you like that as a skit idea, though?
I love it.
I dressed up in 5th grade. We had like an author's day or like a historical figures day or something, and I did Walt Disney, and I showed up dressed as Walt Disney.
How ironic.
He has a... Yeah, my 5th grade report touched very heavily on his anti-Semitic views.
No, it didn't, did it?
Of course it did, dude.
Okay.
My aunt was the teacher, and I just came in with all of my family views.
Oh, no. Wait, you had her as your teacher?
Yeah.
Oh. Fifth grade?
Yep.
Nice. Go ahead. Sorry. I wasn't doing any. I wasn't saying anything. I know it seemed like I was, but I wasn't.
You want another 5 minutes set about my family?
No.
You running
I almost
out of
did, but I didn't.
material? How
Yeah.
dare you?
No. It's not what it looks like. It is what it sounds like, but it's not what it looks like.
I believe you.
So, yeah.
But this skit, so we dress up as Walt Disney. We come out of like a tank that we simulate or something, and then he goes to a press conference and has got to answer a bunch of questions. Yes.
First question. Isn't it only his head?
It might be only his head.
Yeah, I think
Might make filming a little bit easier.
Yeah. Now, it's kind of hilarious that it's only his head because he's going to wake up, but he's not going to have a body, and that's going to be the worst of it all. I thought you would have figured this out by now. Put me back.
Yeah, just I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, but in order to do so, I have to picture myself without shoes because he only has a head.
Yeah, picture yourself as the Wizard of Oz, but but not the man behind the curtain.
I'd be like the all-seeing eye.
Oh, that's good.
And my head is the Planeteer. Palantir? Planeteer.
Palantir.
Palantir. Sorry, I've never heard it pronounced like that before. I've always said it to myself, and it's always been Planeteer.
Yeah, not everyone can sound out words.
I'm one of them.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to derail us, but it's a pet peeve of mine when people not when people
When people
what-
mispronounce things or use things at times they shouldn't.
no when
It's like a whole me neither debacle.
when someone's reading something, and it might be a meeting, they're reading something, and they're like, "Oh, I can't pronounce that," and it's a name. It's usually a name or something. It's like fucking throw some letters together. I don't know. Give it a shot. Can you read? Sound it out.
So you'd rather them mispronounce it and try rather than save themselves the embarrassment of trying?
Well, in my mind, they're not saving the embarrassment
Oh,
by not
okay.
trying.
So it's more embarrassing to not try.
Yeah. Because everyone's going to understand that you're probably not going to pronounce it right. But if you're not going to give it a shot, you just look stupid.
But I think two things. The first, we would live in a much better world if everyone believed as you do. Dude, there is no try, there is only do.
Yeah.
That's a Matthew Gallagher staple right there. We'll freaking put that on a shirt. Second point, I think part of the embarrassment, because I've definitely, especially with names, I don't want to offend somebody. I'm just saying what's happened in the past. I'm not saying I would do it now. But I'm just saying, especially like growing up or something, if I'm saying a difficult name, I'm keeping it to myself.
What's more rude? Being like, this name's, I don't even know how to pronounce this shit. Or just giving it a
There's
shot.
a certain way you could say that.
What the hell is this? Versus Morowitz or something. Like just throw some jargon. Throw something out there.
Yeah.
Put a couple syllables together.
Put a
You're
little English
educated.
on it.
Yeah. Put a little English on whatever the fuck this is.
Can I just call you Brian? Does that work for you?
Can I just call you P-Town? I don't know why.
I think
It was just on the mind.
I think
What
my
can
cousin's buying a house out there.
Oh,
Cousin Wes.
good for Wet. Jeez. Can't wait to see that guy at the wedding.
It's in Newport,
Listen.
dude. Come hang.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
No, I'm shocked. I'm sorry. I'm getting hostile
He's
again.
He's from Newport. That's where he grew up.
Once again. Yeah. Tubby and I earned. We put in the work. We put in the work for the invite to this wedding. Just like Boss Sam.
I'm honestly, I bet they just didn't have your address. Or maybe they sent it to 5200.
I know you're just trying to make me feel better. They don't even know about 5200.
Yeah, they might not know about 5200.
It's okay. You know what? It's fine. Not too worried about it.
I'm sorry.
Not
I'll talk to him, but you know how he gets.
Oh yeah,
All right, how about this? I'll get them to agree to have me be, or I'll say I'm in a polyamorous relationship and I need 2 plus ones, or else one of them is going to get upset. And then Michaela can go as James's plus one.
If James has a better shot at getting 2 plus ones, me and Tubby would be honored to go with him as well. It's just,
You think James has a better shot at getting 2 plus ones than I do? You're probably right, but I am a little hurt by that.
is James in the wedding party?
I believe he might be. I'd be shocked if he wasn't.
Yeah. It's nothing against you.
It seems
I
like it's a
appreciate you
little
trying.
against me. and you've been making some derogatory comments on my behalf.
What I was gonna say was like, were you invited to Flavia's wedding? No, but for obvious reasons. You hate Italians. So I did take it one step further derogatorily. I appreciate all you're doing to get us invited to this wedding for this person that we spent a lovely weekend with 3 years ago. 4 years ago.
Yeah, 4.
Holy shit tits.
That's a long time. It feels like yesterday.
I know. We'll get back to wait, so you're going to be there in September, right?
I'll be in the area, probably between if we go to Boston, we'll go to Boston, obviously. But if that's not on the books, then it'll probably just be in and around Connecticut and Newport.
I think we go to Boston.
We're going back to Boston?
Yeah, we're shipping off to Boston.
That's what yeah.
We got to get something for Tubby. We got to do something.
Yeah, for sure.
Besides that Thursday night at the deck.
Now, we could get into some bad choices at a Thursday night at the deck.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of them to be made.
We could make some raunchy decisions. I mean,
once those
it's a
Jaeger
Thursday
shots,
at the deck.
Yeah. With like an empty bar. Oh, it might be trivia night.
They don't call it Thirsty Thursday for nothing.
Oh, dude, Thursday's league night. Bastards. We're gonna see Danny and Marshall there.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
You have a gift, brother.
Yeah. It was just
Yeah.
I remembered Marshall, then I was like, what's the other one? And I'm like, what's my dad's name?
Grant.
Then clicked. Yeah, you just I don't know. I don't know.
It's beautiful to watch in person, and it's even beautifuler to watch it 1,000 miles away.
Thank you. I think in one way that it gets me in trouble is that there's this weird sort of way you're supposed to be as a human where on Instagram you see someone, they post a picture like where they've been or something, like they post a picture of like something.
Sure.
You're like, oh, I just did this.
Yep.
You're supposed to see it and then not remember about it. But if I see that person in person, I'm going to see him and then ask him about it. And they're going to be like, how did you know? I'm like, dude, it was on Instagram. I don't, am I wrong here? Like, well, you don't have Instagram. So you wouldn't.
No, I do know that exists with you. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Are you wrong for it? No, because I don't know if you know any other way of being. Like
Yeah.
It's not like you can help it. Now you could choose not to bring it up, but again, is that really the Matthew Gallagher way, or are you going to make someone uncomfortable because you remembered something that they forgot about? Sure, and that they should have remembered. Yeah, of course.
It could be something from weeks ago.
Have you ever done it where it's like, of course, I already know the answer. Have you ever done it where it's like years in the past? Not necessarily from because you saw something on Instagram, but like the last time you saw someone, for example, you're going to bring up that last meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am going to bring up that last meeting.
Yeah.
It is a way of being sort of thing. I just don't know if I'm just remembering something that people aren't, or if people are intentionally being like, well, I saw it, but I'm not going to.
I think the
I'll seem like a
normal way
stalker.
to do that, even if you come into it with the information of they went and did something 3 weeks ago because you saw it on Instagram, I think the normal way of doing it would be like asking them if they've been up to anything, been any cool places, done any cool things, kind of ask some leading questions. The difference here is that you just jump right in. There's no pleasantries. It's tell me about this specific moment that you did 3 weeks ago, because now you've put it into my life, so I have to ask you how it went.
I don't understand what the human nature is of pretending that you don't know something that you know.
Loose lips sink ships.
Oh, you were in Austin 6 weeks ago? How was it? Did you have fun? That's essentially, I'm thinking of an exact scenario I had with Sean K. the Snowman one time, where I had maybe 4 questions back to back to back to back about things I had just seen on his Instagram. Like while scrolling, and I was just like, it just kept coming to mind.
Yeah, and then you log it away and reference it at a later date.
It's not even till it just pops. We have conversations. Things just keep popping into the head.
Sure. Yep.
I'm not trying to sound like Rain Man or something. I don't think there's anything special going on.
Yeah, you may not think you sound like Rain Man, but you definitely sound a little bit like Rain Paul.
Oh, that guy went to Baylor.
Yeah.
Saw it on his Instagram. From 25 years ago.
See, you don't think there's anything special about that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I don't have a photographic memory. I'm just trying to figure out if
you can't see the last time you saw that. It's just a thought that reoccurs to you.
If it makes an impression, I'll probably remember it for a long time.
Yeah.
Not everything makes that impression, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, how eyewitnesses aren't very reliable?
Yep. You would be.
I think
if it made an
I think
impact.
I'd be a pretty good eyewitness. Yeah. Although, sometimes if there's something crazy that happens, you might block it out. So in that case, I don't think
has that ever happened to you? I feel like you're going to be a boy who remembers.
Yeah, this is a weird example. One time at a bar, I saw 2 girls kiss, I think, but I think I blacked out. So I think I was like, I don't even know if I actually saw it, but it was about to happen. I think my memory just wiped. And not to say that's a traumatic in any way. It was pretty cool, actually. But yeah, I don't think I actually saw it happen.
The fact that your body, or that your words are saying that's actually pretty cool, but then your body decided when it saw that, nope, we're shutting it down. He doesn't need to be remembering this, is very funny.
Yeah. So if I don't know if that's a good enough example, but that's the example we're going with.
I think that's a perfect example, honestly. It really showcases who you are.
Yeah, there's some real levels to this shit.
Yeah, dude. This solidifies yourself as a bona fide onion.
Yes.
You got a lot of layers.
I prefer garlic.
Not as many layers.
But if you beat it down
and you smashed into a bunch of little pieces.
Oh man. She's sizing it up for dinner.
Yeah. She had a pretty good week last week. She completely ate our TV remote. She found a White Claw and opened it, shotgunned it. And then she ate an entire red toy and then pooped all of it out.
Did the poo match the toy?
Yeah, and the drapes.
That's excellent.
Yeah. Her poo matched our drapes, which means she ate our drapes too.
Oh man. Now you're going to be able to see those guys playing video games.
It's actually a new person that lives there now. She has a little bulldog. His name is actually Hudson, ironically. But he is not a fan of Nala's.
Oh no, not a subscriber.
Not yeah. Whatever the opposite, he's an unsubscriber.
Jeez. That's pretty crazy.
I think she spooked him coming out of the elevator one time. And he never really forgave her.
He probably, yeah. I get bulldogs and boxers mixed up. Quite honestly, I know they're very different. There's
similar
pugs.
squishy faces.
Yeah, they must be from the same
Genealogy.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Yeah.
They just kept getting smaller or bigger.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. They were able to scale up and scale down.
Man, they could be like one big happy family.
You would think, but now they've separated themselves into factions.
That's not easy. That's not easy to overcome.
Yeah, probably easier to do than to overcome.
Yeah.
Have you ever overcome a faction?
Yeah, there's been no issues there.
Yeah, I guess that's the perk of being racially ambiguous. You can make the case for any of the factions.
Do you think you've ever been racially ambiguous?
Maybe like 20 pounds ago.
What were you 20 pounds ago?
About 20 pounds lighter. Oh. I think I was racially ambiguous 20 pounds ago. Now I think I've solidified myself as just one faction.
Oh, back to that 10K thing.
Oh yeah.
I know what you. I had a very similar situation of being nagged / convinced to do a 10K.
Mm-hmm. When was this?
The shirt I'm wearing.
You did a 10K?
Yeah, the turkey trot in 2022.
I remember this.
Yeah, my sister Danielle pinned everyone against each other to join this thing. She called me and told me that Evan wanted to do it and that he really wanted me to do it also. And
Evan, being a good guy, was like, "Oh, he wants to spend time with me."
No, so she told me that Evan wanted me to do it, and she told Evan that I wanted him to do it. And then my sister, and then, like 6 of us ended up doing it, and my sister Danielle did not. But she convinced all of us to do it. And I came in last.
Hey, it's not about the number, dude. Did you finish
you know about
it? Did you accomplish it?
Yeah, I set my knee back 3 years, but yeah, I finished it last.
Yeah, you finished it. That's what matters most. Stop giving yourself guff.
Listen, dude. A 10. Okay, my other defense is that it was Thanksgiving morning, also the night after the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Oh, Blackout Wednesday?
Yeah, it was like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And we did drink a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, a 10K is an egregious amount of running on Thanksgiving morning. It's like a little less than 6.5 miles or so, like 6 miles, right?
Yep, it's right around there.
And I kept saying it, nobody believed me. And it says 10K.
Wait, no one believed you that it was like 6.5 miles, or no one believed that you did the turkey trot?
No. They all waited for me to finish the race. They know it.
How
I
long
finished it in under an hour.
How long did they have to wait? That's a pretty good time.
It,
Under 10-minute mile?
dude, I'm there was a time
I know,
where
but
things were real different.
it's given the circumstances, it's the morning after the big event.
I ran it in 53 minutes.
That's great.
I came in last.
Compared to who? Your track star sister?
Ryan and his girlfriend, now wife, ran, and the whole time I was running, I was like, as long as I beat them, it's fine. And I never saw them pass me, but they did. They definitely did.
Do you think they took a shortcut?
I feel like they did. Because I was actively, probably for the last 4 miles, like, all right, if they pass me, I'll turn on the gas on these broken legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be really funny. I could see that going a couple of ways. You slowly convincing yourself that they did take shortcuts and cheat in that race. And it just festers over time until you bring it up and then have a big family confrontation about it.
Yeah.
Or Ryan starts to feel bad about it.
It would have been funny to just make that the main point of my best man speech at the wedding.
Oh, yeah. Be real passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long trip to India. I'll tell you, there were no shortcuts here.
Am I right, Ryan? Yeah, you know what I'm
and you're a
talking
guy
about.
that knows about shortcuts, right? You remember that, right?
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, man. I should have consulted you on my speech.
I wish you had. I didn't get to see you run it once.
I didn't. I actually rewrote it
You freeballed?
at Mass.
You freeballed?
It was a bit of a reckless decision, I think. I had it all like memorized. It was just 3 minutes. I was like, I want to make sure I hit all these points.
Sure.
But then at church, at the Mass for the wedding, but for the ceremony after whatever, I was like, oh, you know what? The first 2 minutes suck. And then I just rewrote it in my head. The second half of that, yeah.
So you did not. You're so good at what you do, dude. I thought it was a great speech.
Oh, thanks, man. I was nervous as titty balls for some. I think it's because.
Well, there's a lot
it's
riding
like
on that, like foreign relationship wise, you know.
Well, it's also this weird thing of like you're doing stand up for a few years and none of your family's seen it. And this isn't stand up by any means.
Sure.
But if you just go up there and suck, then people are like, "Ooh, this is your dream? You suck."
Yeah. But did that happen?
And then no, but I got off that speech and I was like, "Fuck." And yeah, it also goes along the lines of like, compliments are weird.
Oh, of course,
People are like, "Oh, great," and then I'm like, "No, it should have been better." And they're like, "No, why are you doing? Stop. It's fine." So, yeah.
I hear
thank you.
No, you're very welcome. I noticed you took that compliment very well this time.
How do you take compliments?
Similar to that.
Do you have to say something off, like when you get a compliment? Do you feel? What do you?
I change the subject.
Do
I say thank you. I get very uncomfortable, and then I move on immediately.
It's not enough to say thank you. You know,
I usually say like, thank you, you big sweetie pie, or something similar.
Oh, or like, oh golly, that's so.
Yeah.
Depending on the dynamic.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. You never got taught how to take compliment. I don't really even like compliments.
Is there a class in that? Who's teaching you how to take compliments?
No, there's not. I just don't want to be. I just want it. I just want it middle. You know, like
regular.
regular. Yeah. I'll take 0 compliments if there's no insults.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have any conversations with anybody.
Compliments are just they don't even move the they don't even move the
It's
needle.
a crazy thing what you
It's
just said. I'll take 0 compliments if there's not any insults. That's just breaking even.
I'm just trying to break even. But I don't want a 1-to-1.
You'd rather have none of anything. You'd rather not talk to someone than get a compliment or an insult.
You know what? I'm not scared of insults. I don't know what the answer is.
But it's definitely not thank you.
Because actually, there's instances where I get a lot of negative feedback at work where I would actually like something nice to be said.
How many have you been on different PIPs, performance improvement plans, or is this just one long PIP?
No, it goes like this. It's like, all right, you're assigned to this project.
Yep.
The rest of the year is fine.
Sure.
But now it's January and the reviews are in. So we're gonna have you be on a PIP. We're gonna coach you up by tearing you down and telling you suck, and then we're gonna reassign you because it didn't work.
You have value to the team. We're just trying to still figure out what it is.
It's a frustrating. It'll be funny getting fired 2 hours into this episode, and it has nothing to do with what we talked about with Tubby earlier. Yeah, it's
Yeah, no one's
what were
watching
we
until the
saying?
end anyway, dude. You're fine.
What was the question? I do intend on answering.
Is
I just
it
forgot.
one long PIP, or is it like you get on a PIP, you get off a PIP, then they put you back on?
It is on and off.
On and off. Okay.
And this time they told me it's like a 2-month. It was like, oh, we're just gonna do a few of these. I don't know exactly what leads to those ending.
How long have they been going on?
I've had 2 so far, and in both of them, my supervisor reached out to me after and was like, "You have such a great attitude." Because I do just sit here and just take it. I just take beatings, dude.
What kind of stuff are they saying to you?
It's all it. I'm not that bad at my job. It's usually like what I would say is, a little bit nitpicky. Oh, you could have included this bullet. You could have included this detail in this status document, but you didn't. I'm like, okay, well, like we still could have spoken to it. It's like not that important. It's very like micromanaged. Oh, you could have had this question for this person, and it's always framed of like you didn't do this, and I'm like, that's not coaching. Like,
no, that yeah.
And then it's like me having to defend myself for not putting that detail, where instead it should be like, oh, you know what you should have been thinking, or like the thought process here would have been, to try to actually like, instead of defend past actions, be like, oh, this is actually how you'd grow. This is
how you get to where we want you to be.
Yeah, which is so it's fun. Yeah, it's good. Love it.
When's your next one?
Great. They're every 2 weeks. So the 15th.
April?
April 15th. Yep.
Right after Masters weekend?
Yeah.
Are they nuts?
Listen. That doesn't even
don't
begin
don't
to-
answer that.
Don't answer that. Yeah. You know what? It's kind of a funny way to get fired. So
The slow fire.
yeah, or just immediate following. What day is this coming out? April 13th.
Guys, does this
Yeah.
have anything to do with the episode that just dropped? Because my hat was already real long, and I can show that it was still growing.
Jeez. What's going on with you, dude?
Nothing much. Doing some cooking tonight. Making like a anniversary dinner.
What are you making?
I'm
Sorry for taking so long. I had to swallow.
Oh, you're fine, dude. I understand how long it takes to swallow sometimes. Doing like a new fun breakfast sandwich with French toast, and it'll be good. I'll take a picture of it. You can tag it.
Ooh.
Drop a little recipe action. They're gonna love it.
Did you ever go to the old pancake house across from Eatsy's?
I did not know.
I went there yesterday. Really good.
Really?
Yeah, that breakfast thing reminded me of that. So what are you thinking for this breakfast sandwich?
First layer, French toast. Next layer, Nutella. Cut up strawberries. Then another piece of French toast, peanut butter on both sides. And on top of the top peanut butter, bananas. Then another piece of French toast, fluff underneath it. Breakfast sandwich.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to see the old pancake house come up with a little doozy like that.
That's like a chocolate covered strawberry covered banana covered with fluff and peanut butter.
Yeah.
That's a peanut butter and fluff Nutella banana strawberry French toast sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good way to find out if you have diabetes.
Well, yeah, it's dual purpose. It shows my love and affection, and also it's a diabetes test for both of us. Because we both need it, not just me.
I didn't even mean to imply it was you. I was projecting over the low blood sugar thing, and it came out as a hit on you,
Yeah.
and it wasn't supposed to be.
See, now you have to even it out with a compliment. Compliment
Okay.
me, Matthew.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard that one before.
Damn it, he got me.
Even
He's
though you're
calling me a
wearing
pretty-
my-
He's calling me a pretty lady. That's 2 compliments you owe me.
Even though you're wearing my sweatshirt, it really hugs that body of
Dude,
yours.
this one might be
in a
your
way.
sweatshirt because I've noticed it's gotten smaller.
I'm not getting fooled into giving you 3 compliments.
You didn't. take
Your
the bait.
Your haircut, by the way, I don't even care if it was an old lady, looks fantastic. Can we see it? No, because you prefer it that way. But
You want me to show it? I'll show it. You freak.
Please. Good. That's good. That's nice. That has to be a GIF we make at some point of your air bite.
What did you say?
Oh, sorry. We have to make that a GIF at some point of your air bite.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah. Just Jeez. Oh, like catch boys by surprise.
It usually does when I do it in public.
Mm.
It's like I bring them in with the "you can kiss my mom" nonsense, and then I bite at them and get them to run away.
Yeah. Do you ever think about how public and pubic are only separated by one letter
An L?
yeah.
It's an L for everyone involved.
Yeah. In the L, for some reason, being included lets you do it in out and about. Where one, you have to kind of keep it buttoned up,
Yeah.
tight to the chest.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't really be showing anybody your ball fro. Not these days.
Yeah.
Are you showing people your ball fro?
No, I've been responsible.
Okay, good.
Does a happy trail count as pubes, you think?
I think by their very nature, yes. I think we like to make the distinction that it's something else just so that we can show them in public.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, that could be it.
That's what
We're
that's
learning.
what allows us to take off our shirts.
Yeah.
Although I
It's
am
not
a staunch Happy Trail puber, as in the Happy Trail is pube, so that's why I will be keeping my shirt on all summer long,
Just like Kid Rock.
especially if there's water involved.
On the land of a 1,000 billion lakes.
Yeah, that's what's on my license plate.
Dude, we should just all three of us get swim shirts and go to Grove Beach.
Sandcastle making equipment,
Yeah.
or as I like to call them, sculpting tools.
Yeah. Golly. Sculpting tools.
Man into a pretty lady again.
Yeah. Do you think we'll get a nice beach day?
You gotta believe, right?
Probably Friday early on.
Yeah. I could do Friday early on.
Because then we're going up to B Hampstead.
Yeah.
Like Friday after. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds sick.
Be Hampstead or be Hampstud.
And we'll find out.
We'll keep you guys updated. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Thinking back, all the episodes we've done, we haven't been in person for an episode, and we've probably talked about it recently. Since that day that we went to the beach and played with garbage.
That was a good day.
That was a good day.
Now that RFK
Tubby
is
mentioned it.
in charge of things, I don't know how much garbage is going to be in the Long Island Sound anymore.
Oh, dude, we'll fix it. We buy an umbrella. We break off the holder part. Toss it around.
Maybe we could stop at like a local Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
See if they got any defective parts.
Definitely.
Oh, I think there's a defect on my car. We could just break that off and use it.
Oh, yeah, the hitch.
Yes.
Because the towing capacity is muck.
This time of year especially. A muck.
Damn, I'm freaking ready, dude. I'm
Ready to be the
ready for
Beach Boys?
ready for some fun summer. Yeah. Although, let me rephrase. Are you in the area at all in June?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I'll be in California.
That's okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'll quit my job. I don't care. Like, this documentary's getting made.
I love how much support. Dude, that counts as all the compliments in the world.
Yeah. Wait.
You can be as mean to me as you want. You're coming to support me on my journey to Mecca.
Hell of a delivery. Hell of a delivery on that.
Thank you.
Jeez. Do you ever get homesick? But now to caveat, I don't know which location.
That's part of the reason. No, I'll get like nostalgic for those places at those times.
Yeah. I guess framing Connecticut as the as the place.
I think it was honestly a lot easier to. Obviously, like family and things are still up there, so like I'll miss them and things, but being in Texas for so long, I think part of the homesickness was just Connecticut because of the seasons.
Yeah.
Like going up to Jason's wedding in the fall, being around actual trees that didn't just go from really full of stuff to really dead of stuff.
Yeah. Totally. There's something about it. There's something about the seasons.
Yeah, New England during the different seasons when Texas was just hot.
Yeah. Just hot. You can't go outside.
Yeah.
You can't. The pool's always conveniently closed in like July.
Yeah, because someone
I think they do that on purpose.
jumping in there after having loose stool.
Or loose skin.
Or God forbid, loose morals.
Let me tell you, all three are on the table.
Yeah, sure. There's going to be some racial horseplay.
Man. Times have really changed in the last 50 episodes.
Times, they are a-changin'. I'll just put it to you like that.
Yeah, we used to mute gay every single time it was said.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
Come a long way. Now don't go back and insert it now. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
And that's where the loose morals come into play.
Yeah. It'll be good. It'll be good getting back. I love going up there for the summer. I think Connecticut probably has the nicest summer when it's not raining.
It's pretty great.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you wanted to cover? What else you got?
I think that just about does it on my end.
Yeah, we're pushing like 2.5 hours here.
I got 2:26.
I can't see that far. I think I have 2:24.
Ah, you silly man. That's okay. It's all right. As long as you're going to be supporting me on my journey to Mecca.
Yes. Always.
All is forgiven.
We'll get you there.
It's water under the freaking gay bridge.
Yeah. We'll get you a good...
Sorry, bleep that.
I was going to have to bleep what I was going to say, too. So we'll just end it there.
All right.
This has been another episode of the Comedy Virgins podcast.
Guys,
signing
it was
off.
A pleasure as always. Kobe, I miss your big butt. I am a little homesick for that.
Love you, slutty muffins.
Love you guys.